Good evening, all. Students, I request please inform your friends to join the session as we are starting exactly at 7:10. As today is the last day for this particular program, so we are conducting the assessment. As you all know, every time we will conduct the assessment in the last day. So the assessment will be conducted in the time of 7:10 to 7:45 in the starting of the session, because in the next session, like I mean the next half, the sir want to discuss you about the question and answer. So I request please inform your friends to join the session as soon as possible. We do have 5 more minutes, so I kindly request inform all to join the session as soon as possible. So the assessment link will be shared in both Zoom and YouTube chat. So by clicking on that form, you have to take the assessment. So I request please read out the questions carefully, and whatever has been taught in this 15 days, the same questions are there. So yeah, for that I request please inform to join the session as soon as possible. Okay, I think we can start. I'll just repeat as the count is more now. As today is the last day for this particular program, so I request please confirm is my voice audible? Student, kindly message in a chat. Okay, yeah. Thank you for the replying. Thank you so much. Yeah, as I already informed, so we are conducting assessment for 30 marks. It's a 30 question MCQ question. So in the first half in like 7:10 to around 7:45, you are going to take assessment. It is for 30 minutes for 30 questions. So the link will be shared in both Zoom and YouTube chat, and the link will be deactivated automatically on 7 at 7:45. So I request please submit the assessment before that. So I'll be sharing the assessment link right now. So after this assessment, the sir is going to continue with the class and is going to explain about the questions which has been given in the assessment. And also, I request please don't ask for the attendance link in the between. So the 8:30 will be not sharing the attendance link today. The the attendance link will be shared in the last, like 8:45 to 8:50. The attendance link will be shared. So please, I request not to ask for the attendance link in the between. Okay. And I request please read out the questions carefully and take the assessment. Okay, the assessment link has been shared in a chat. Kindly start taking it as informed. Please read out the question carefully and start taking the assessment. Students, I think it's time. Like there are some issues. I guess I'm getting some message. Like it is the course is getting zero. I'll just check and update it. No issues. You don't need to worry about your score. So I will just update it and will take your scores. Okay. So I request please stop the assessment as which you all are doing. The assessment, the link will be deactivated right now. So I request stop it and you can just keep the questions with you for your reference for study materials or something. Okay. So as I told, if it is showing zero, please no need to worry. So I will fetch the scores. Okay. Okay. So now Anand sir, are you there?
Yes, Sushmita.
Yeah, you can continue with the class, sir.
Okay,
Over to
okay.
you.
Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Sorry, sir, once again. Students,
Mhm.
as I informed in the beginning, I request please not ask for attendance link in the between. So today the attendance link will be shared after 8:45. Once the session completed by Anand sir, I'll be sharing, giving some important updates and I'll be sharing the attendance link. So I request not to ask for the attendance link in the between. Yeah, over to you, sir. Thank you.
Hi, thank you. Hi, a good evening to all of you guys. Hope you guys are doing good. Yeah, good evening. How do you find the test, my dear guys? How do you find the test? I want your reply quick, guys. How did you find the assessment? Good evening, Sandhya. I just want to know, my dear youngsters, how did you find the assessment? It's just 30 questions that we have posted. In fact, we had planned to do 50. And at the end, like we've decided to have just with 30. And don't worry, all the answer keys and all that will be shared to you guys. Okay. Oh, okay. So I think you had some issues in terms of completing the test, is it? I'm observing all your responses, my youngsters. Can you guys access the test now? I mean to say those questions. Okay, you can't, is it? Mm-hmm. Okay. This is the first question, isn't it, my youngsters? Can you get that? Can you guys get it? I'm observing all your answers now. Everybody choosing option number one. How, guys? Can anyone prove why it's option number one? How? That is to make an even number. Okay. And what is the question, Zara and others? What is the minimum number to be added to 2357111 in order to make the number divisible by 6? When you add 1 to it, can you able to divide it by 6? If you divide it by 6, what's the number you get? What's the number you get? What is the answer, guys? Quick, quick. When you divide by 6, what's the number you get? 2357112. Is that right? How about others? Others want I want others to also contribute here. Yeah, others to contribute, please. Okay, this is where I want you guys to be so much, inclusive with your, assessment and all that. Yes, 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 says Sandhya. And Sanya feels to make it an even number. And yeah, yeah. It also says sum of all digits is 20. By adding 1, it can be divisible and all that. Okay. I like the logic, my friends. Yes, that's it. That's it. Such an easy one to start with. Okay. Okay, I'll take some random questions as of now. So the next question, I'll post it out to you guys. I want you all to have a look at it. And let's see who can answer the best. Okay, I'll throw this question out to you guys. Let's see how have you responded to this one. Still pay attention. I want you to check this question, please. Sorry. Yeah. Can you guys look into this particular question and quickly answer? Others, I want you all to please contribute to this particular question. 40. Okay. Okay, that's 40, 40, 40. Hope you get it right, my dear guys. Yep, yep. You guys are right. Definitely C. The option is 40. Brilliant, my dear friends. I hope you got it right. I wish. Can you guys give me the answer? How did you got it as 40? Because, I mean, if you can assume, let the numbers be 2x and 3x, my dear youngsters, then their LCM is 6x. Please understand. So 6x equals 48. And if you take x separately, that equals 8. And we got x is equal to 8. So 2x is 8 of 2x is like 16. And 3x is 24. So we have to add together. So hence the required sum equals 40. I hope you get it right on the third question. That's the way you should have worked out. Okay. And I'll throw in the next question. Let's see how you guys have taken it up. Okay. Okay, wait for the next question. I want to know how best. Yeah, thanks for your description as well. Some of you have tried that. I appreciate that wholeheartedly, my youngsters. We have to substitute X value, and you got it right. Brilliant. Let's take up the next question. One moment, please. Let's go for the fourth one now. We'll cover all the questions, don't worry. Guys, observe your chat box. I want you to fetch an answer for this one, guys. Quick. I'm sure you could have worked out already. In a regular week, there are 5 working days, and for each day, the working hours are 8. A man gets rupees and 40 per hour for regular work and 320 for overtime. That's a question. If he earns rupees 432 in 4 weeks, then how many hours does he work for? So I'm observing your answering still. Okay, B 175. 175, 175B. Okay. Still, I want more people to really respond to this one as well, my youngsters. Come on. So, youngsters, who can explain to me how have you derived on 175, guys? Anybody can take a lead now. Want me to answer 175 is your answer? Because you'll have to touch a bit of fraction there. So I want to know how you guys have arrived at 175. Who can answer for this? The famous number of Kapil Dev, 175 not out. Who can give me an explanation? How did you derive that 175, my dear guys? Quick. Anyone, please give it a go. I'll also explain to you. Nobody's going ahead, my dear guys. Come on. Somebody give it a try, my dear youngsters. How did you guys derive at 175, guys? Nobody's answering. Guys, could you all answer this, please? Okay. I think you guys should go in a sequential order. Suppose the man works overtime X hours. Let's say working hours in 4 weeks is equal to, there are 4 weeks, that is 5 into 8, that means 5 days into 8 hours into 4 weeks makes 160 hours. So 160 into 2.40 is the regular working, wage what a person can get. We need to find out the overtime X into 3.3 rupees and 20 paise. So equals, we know the number 432 is the total amount received. Now we need to find out X. So 3 rupees and 20 X, we need to find the X equals 432 minus, listen to me, 116 to 2.240 equals 384 equals 48. Try to understand, okay? When we direct that, it's 48. Okay, so when you substitute X with that, we get 15 hours. So the total hours is 160 plus 15 makes 175, my dear youngsters. Hope you guys got the answer. That is the way, that is how you should derive at the number, guys. I don't want you guys to, yes. Yeah. So beautiful. Somebody gave stepwise analysis. I like the way it's done. Abhishek does it that way. They're brilliant. That's what exactly I've also explained to you guys. So let's move on to the next question. Pay attention, my dear friends, again. All right. Now for the next question, the fifth one. So I'm trying to copy it from the questionnaire and I'm pasting it up for you guys. Just a moment. Guys, those who haven't taken the test, check it with Sushmita, please. All right, okay. She's the person who's handling that. So take this question, my dear friends. Come on, take this question quick. A man has some hens and cows. If the number of heads be 40, guys, just a moment. Yeah. The number of feet equals 140. Please observe. Guys, observe it carefully. Okay. And the question goes like this. Just a moment. Okay, I'll read the question for you guys. A man has some hens and cows. If the number of heads be 48 and the number of feet equals 140, heads versus feet. Okay. Hens has two legs, cows have four. Please understand that the number of hens will be, we need to find out the number of hens now. Okay. So I just want to know, my dear friends. Okay. I'm observing all your answers first as of now. Not many have responded. When if you have responded so far, because Sandhya says D, Sania says 24. Yes, how did you arrive at that number? Kshitij, the link can't be shared now. It's already been shared, okay, by Sushmita. So don't ask for it. Now I'm giving you the explanation for the questions asked and how you guys could have approached, so that we're looking into the accuracy levels of people around here. So please pay attention, my youngsters. Okay. So others, thanks for your responses. Vikas is 26. Ekanta says 24. Sandhya says D. Okay, the D is 24. I'm observing all your answer. The 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 confusion is it either D or C? That's what I see. Okay. Youngsters, Kshitij, what I'm doing is I'm sharing each and every question, and I'm sharing with you guys how you guys could have solved and how you guys could have got the answer. So please follow the same. Okay. As for this question, we know the question well now. Okay. Let the number of hens be X, my friends. Let the number of hens be X and the cows be Y. Okay. I'm showing that this Y. Okay. So we know the number of heads is like X plus Y equals 48. Let's keep that as equation number one, my dear friends. Let's keep that as equation number one. And chicken has, or the hens has two legs. So let's consider 2x. And cows have four legs. So let's consider as 4y equals 140. Okay. And with this, what we can do is we can simply substitute. We can remove x separately, and it's 2x already. So what we can do is we can divide that by 140. That makes 70. That gives 70. That means x plus 2y equals 70. As of now, we got this particular equation as equation number 2. By solving these two, my youngsters, that is the chicken's legs and the cow's legs together, okay, we get x equals 26 and y equals 22. So the required answer is equal to 26. And that's the right answer, my dear friends. Very, very, very simple. I hope you guys got it right. Tell me, guys, how many of you got it right? 26 as the answer. Just a moment. I'm also observing all your chats. Okay, fine. I'll move on. Okay, thanks for your responses still. So, yes, I'll move on to the next one. So, obviously, our answer is D. I want you guys to observe the next one, please. I'll copy and paste it. This is the sixth question, my dear friends. One moment. Yes, I'm typing in the next one. Sheikh, what do you want to know, Sheikh? Let's go through this particular question. Sheikh, what do you want to know? No, I mean, already it's been shared by Sushmita, my dear friends. No, I can't do that. Okay. So rather, I'm discussing every other question, my dear friends. Let's make it a little faster. I think there's some technical error. Don't worry. That'll be taken care of. Don't worry about it, guys. Okay. Let's bother about, you're learning now. Always do that. Okay. So, guys, I'm observing your answer already. Guys, please sharpen your brains. Good. And try to answer my question. Muni Reddy, don't worry. I'm sharing every other question. Please be attentive. That's more than enough. We'll work it out. Don't worry. Mashrat, I don't know whether you have logged in late. People have taken the test. Okay, forget about it. No problem. Now I'm discussing all the questions and answers with you all. Please be attentive on that. Don't worry much about it. Okay, so first, please make sure that you guys are attempting this question. Mashrat and everybody, please go through this. Start answering, my dear friends. Come on. Kshitij and everybody, anything regarding, certification, everything, I think Sushmita gave a reply already. Please, last 10 minutes, I'll leave the class to Sushmita. Any questions you guys have it, please ask her and get that corrected, my dear friends. Guys, come on, let's focus only on the learning front, my dear youngsters. Come on, let's not waste the time. Okay. Ekanta, I want you to answer in the common group, my dear friend. Okay. I appreciate that, please. For the fifth question, we got the answer. We're working out on the seventh one. Okay. Go for the answer, guys. Come on. So we answered 30 and 23%. Okay. Yes, if you're a little smart, I'll give a clue. Those who are struggling to work it out. You know what's Ram's salary, you know what's Lakshman's salary. Okay. Now please understand, Lakshman's is more than Ram's salary by a particular percentage is what we need to find out. Okay. So the difference between Ram's and Lakshman's salary by Ram's salary is what we need to understand. So into 100, that means the difference between Ram's and Lakshman's salary is 7,500. Please understand that is 32,500 of Lakshman's salary minus Ram's salary. We get 7,500. And we have to divide it by Ram's salary to understand the percentage. So Ram's salary, as you know, it's 25,000. So 7,500 divided by 25,000 into 100. So if you substitute these values, okay, cancel all the zeros and take up, let's say, it's simple, you cancel 3 zeros. That is, you take, let's say, 2 zeros out of 75 and 1 zero out of 100. You remove all the 3 zeros, and you get 30% naturally. Okay. So now let's look into Ram's is less than Lakshman's salary by what percent is what we need to know. What is Ram's salary in compared to Lakshman's salary? What's the difference? Now here again, we'll have to go ahead with 7,500 is the difference divided by Lakshman's salary. That is 32,500 into 100. Now again, you substitute the values, you get exactly 23%. So the difference is 30% and 23%, and the option is 1. Are you clear, guys? Very simple one. All you have to do is understand the question, see the logic in it, bring up the difference over here in this particular question, and divide it by the person's salary into 100%. Okay, and we get out the percentage easily, guys. I'll move on to the next one. I still want you guys to observe so carefully, guys. Okay. Amin earns 15% in. Okay, I'll post it for you guys for you all to read through that. Yes, have a look at this particular question, my youngsters. For you to feel comfortable, I'll again read it for you. Amin earns 15% on one investment, but loses 17% on the other. He earns 15 and loses 17%. The ratio of the two investments is 3:5. That means 3%. I mean, three parts resulted in 15% earnings. That's profit. And the 5 part is 17% loss, is what you have to understand. What is the total gain or loss made by Amin? And we have to figure out the cumulative one now. What is the total gain or loss made by Amin? Now, I'm eager for you guys to, I'm sure you guys could have worked out earlier. Okay, yes, already people, I'm seeing some of you are answering as 5% loss and all that. I'm still observing your answers, my dear friends, please. Now, who can give me an explanation? Explain. Anyone, please explain on it. What makes it to answer? It's let's say it's 5% loss. Brothers, don't worry about what has happened in the past. Let's control the current ones at this point of time. Okay. Harshita and others, please don't bother about the test at this point of time. Let's try to look into, okay, how well you guys have taken up this particular test and answering. Ekanta, I request you to reply in the common forum, my dear friend, not on the personal window chat. Guys, work it out, guys. I can only see very few people are answering. I don't know why. It's not that tough, my dear friends. Again, I'm telling you. Guys, please understand the ratio of two investments made by Amin is equal to 3:5. Okay. So if you just to give you, okay, let's assume as in hundreds. Okay, let's keep it as 300 and 500 in that ratio at this point of time. Okay. So let's say the profit on first investment is equal to 15% is what we have declared. So since we assumed 300 and 500, let's substitute the values there in this way. Okay. 15, since we've gone with the first investment profit is 15%. Okay. So 15% means, okay, that we need to have 15 by 100 into we assume the investment to be, we have it as an equal investment as 300 and 500. So 300. So 100 goes 303 times. That 15 into 3 equals 45. Okay. So loss on second investment is calculated as 17%. So that is 17 by 100 into 500, which gives you an answer of 85 after substituting the values. Okay, that is two zeros getting cancelled with 100 goes 5 times in 500. So 17 into 5 equals 85. Okay, therefore overall there is a loss happened here. Okay, so the gain is 45 rupees, loss is 85. So if you look at it, the difference is 40. So we need to find out the percentage of loss. So we need to bring in both profit and loss investment together now. Okay, this 40 rupees is a loss incurred. That is something we'll have to know that. Okay, so 40, we have to find out the percentage of loss. Okay, so we bring in 40 by the total value, that is 300 plus 500, 800 into 100. If you substitute these values, 800, 100 goes 8 times, 8, 40 goes in 5 times, so it's equal to 5%. And that's the answer over here, my dear friends. Hope you get it. Did you guys understood, my dear friends? Tell me yes or no. Because many people did not answer for this question, my youngsters. I mean, whatever that I've seen after me asking a question on this, very few have responded. Oh, fine, fine. Hope you guys could are able to understand. Okay, we've done is we've taken equal proportion of numbers there of 300, 500, and substituted values. First, we initially found out what is the loss percent. I mean, what is the loss value, then the profit value, and then we need to find out, okay, is it a loss or a profit, whatever. And we need to find out. We found out 40 as a number as which is incurred as loss, and that was taken into consideration for to find out the loss percentage. So we kept 40 divided by the total investment, that is 800 into 100. It went, okay, 8 times 100 went with 800. So that is 8 divided by 40. And then 8 goes 5 times, that's 5. So that's 5% loss. Simple logic, my dear friends. Okay. I'll move on to the next one. I still want you guys to be so smart with your answering. If you guys have any doubts in between, you can raise your hand up, please, or you can type in your message just on the paper which you have solved, my dear friends. I'll go to the next one. I'll copy again, paste the next one. For how many years should a person invest for? Okay, rather than me reading, I'll give it to you guys. Quick. Check this question, my friends. The question goes like this. For how many years should a person invest 4,000 at 5% per annum to get an interest of 410 rupees under compound interest? Interest being compounded annually. All simple data is given out here, guys. Let's see who can get the right answer, guys. Quick, quick, quick. I want you to get it done soon. Let's see who can get it done quick. Come on, youngsters. I'm already seeing you guys are responding well. Come on, go ahead. Others also, I want you all to take part in it, my youngsters. Come on. I'm already looking into your answers. Again, I'm getting Mani Reddy also saying B. 2 years, B, 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 B. Invariably, the answer is B. Who can explain this, guys? Anybody try and explain this particular. Okay, how have you derived at B as an answer? Quick answer, guys. Come on. Who can do the explanation quick? Because the first year, the interest rate is 200. Please understand. Okay. The second year, it's being a compounded one. For second year, it's 210. Okay. So we got as 410 as a total interest earned for 2 years. Okay. At 5% as interest rate. Now, can you guys at least move ahead now and let me know how did you derive at 5. Easy. For 2 years, it's 410, isn't it? And that's the right answer, as you all got it. Yes. Good on you guys. I'll move on to the next one. Thank you. This time, let's see who can get it right. The next question, the ninth one, which was asked was, at what rate of interest will a person earn a simple interest of 1800 on a sum of 15,000 for 3 years? What rate of interest is what we have to find out? And I'll type in, I'll fetch the question for you guys, for you all to answer. Okay, check this question, my friends. This was asked as question number, I think it's 9. I want you guys to work it out quick. We'll find the interest. I hope you remember when we discussed about how to find out interest. we went with a particular formula, principal rate of interest, and time by 100. When the interest is 1800, principal is 15,000, duration is 3. Putting the values, rate of interest is 4. So obviously, option number 4, D, is the right answer. Very, very simple one. So that's why I went ahead and explained this to you guys. I hope you guys got the right answer as well. So yes, I've observed all your answering as well. It's 4%. Perfect. Perfect. Let's go to the next one. Okay. If 1/3 of 1/4 of a number is 15, then 3/10 of that number is how much is what you'll have to find out. For you guys to understand this question better, I'm definitely sharing this question on to you guys. Please look into it. And the options are given right below that. Immediately VKR says D. How about others? Come on, youngsters. Tenth one, what's the answer, guys? Quick, quick. I'm observing all your answers there. Ekanta gave an explanation as well without me asking for it. Thank you, brother. Let me say 54. 54 says 54. D, 54. 4410. Ekanta, what is that? Okay, people have arrived at 54 as an answer. Good on you guys. But may I know, guys, how did you arrive at 54? Can somebody give an explanation, my friends? If not, I'll do it for sure. But I want to know, how did you guys arrive at 54? Oh, yes. I'm already getting some replies. Thank you. Okay. Someone responded as 1/3 into 1/4 of x equals 15. So 1/12 x equals 15. X equals 15 into 12 is 180. Like, so far, so good. Okay. And we got 180 as of now. So we need to find out x. So now 3/10 of x, 3/10 of x, 3/10 into 180 equals 54. That's an easiest way to find out the answer as well. Well done there. So obviously the answer is 54. Well appreciated again, my dear friends. Superb. So, yeah. And for others, if you want to really understand, if you want me to give an explanation, what we've done is let the number be x. Let's consider we need to find x there. Then 1/3 of 1/4 of x equals 15. Please understand. Number one, that's the number one thing which I want you to understand. 1/3 of 1/4 of x equals 15. So we need to substitute. So remove x out and bring in all other things on the right hand side. That is when you do that, okay, you'll get 15 into 3, that is 45 into 4 equals 180. So the required number is 3/10th of 180 is what we need to find out. When you substitute 0 cancels off with 10 and 180 on either sides. Okay, 3 into 18 equals 54, and that's how we got the answer as D option 54, my dear friends. I'll move on to the next question. I really want you youngsters to stay connected and please be more answerable, my dear friends. I'm seeing only a particular set of students are answering. I wish others please join hands, being the last day. Guys, come on, let's be more interactive. I'm going for the 11th one. Check this question out, my youngsters. I'll read the questions for you guys. 2 pipes can fill a tank in 20 hours and 30 hours respectively. 2 pipes. If the pipes are open for 15 hours, what amount of water as a percentage of the capacity of the tank would have overflowed? Okay, now the point is overflowed. 2 tanks are filling in. 2 pipes are filling in. If the pipes are open for 15 hours, we know the efficiency of 2 pipes. Okay, to fill a tank, it takes the first pipe to fill in 20 hours and 30 hours respectively put together. Okay, so if the pipes are open for 15 hours, what amount of water as a percentage of the capacity of the tank would have overflowed, which could have flowed out? So what's your answer, my dear friends? Everybody give it a try, my dear youngsters. Don't be quiet. I'm observing all your answer, guys. Until Aarti, I've observed it's 25% is what you guys are coming to a conclusion on it. Chetra and everybody are answering 25, 25. Fine. Who can explain this? Anybody, my friends. I want you all to please be in a mode where you guys are so good in your logical way of explaining and all that. Okay. Yeah, what's the answer here? You derived the answer as 25%. How did you got it, my friends? Somebody please go ahead and give it a go. Yes, go ahead. Harshita, good on you, Harshita, for taking this volunteership. Okay, she gave her calculation in a simple manner. Yes, I like the way you have, went about it, my dear. So we know the efficiency of 2 pipes, 1/20 and 1/30. So when we look into it, my friend, together they fill 1/20 plus 1/30 equals, okay, when we substitute that, we get 1/12 in 1 hour. Okay, that means 1/12 in 1 hour. So in 15 hours, okay, that's the efficiency to fill in the tank. Okay, in 15 hours, they fill 1/12 into 15 hours. That's 1.25 tank, she says, 1.25 tank. That's 25% extra. Very, very simple logic again, my dear friends. I like the way you have explained in a simple manner. Okay. Yeah, 25%. We've just, also looked into it. If you want me to explain this, my dear friends, we know pipe 1, 1/20, pipe 2, 1/30. when you talk about efficiency, we add together and find a common number there. That's 1 by 12. So 2 pipes can fill in 12 hours. That's what we know at this point of time. But the pipes are open for 15 hours. Please understand. Okay. So the water outflow for 3 hours is 3 by 15. I'm sorry, 3 by 12. Okay. Into 100. So if you have to find out the percentage, always go with 100. Okay. So obviously, okay, when you substitute 3 by 12, 3 goes 1 times and 12 goes 4 times. 4 and 100 goes 25 times. That is 25%. You can also have a look at this way as well. Fine. I'm so far happy with all your answers, my dear youngsters. Really good. I'll move on to the next one. Again, it's all about pipes and systems is what we've taken up. Okay. The next question, let's see who can answer the best. Check this question, my youngsters. A tank is filled with 3 pipes. Go through the question so well. With uniform flow, that means it's so steady. The first 2 pipes operating simultaneously, that means similarly. Fill the tank in the same time during which the tank is filled by the third pipe alone, it says. The second pipe fills the tank 5 hours faster than the first pipe and 4 hours slower than the third pipe. The time required by the first pipe to fill is what we need to find out. The time required by the first pipe to fill. Be smart, youngsters. This is a challenging one, guys. I'm observing your answering there. I got decent responses there. Let me check how well have you done it. Okay. I've observed enough of your answering. Fantastic. Most of you definitely got it right. Is it 25 hours or 15 hours? 25 hours. Some people are saying 25 as well. Uh-oh. Ritesh says 25. Sridhar gives as 15. I'm observing. Tejashwini now says 15 as well. Saranya also feels, because says 25. Tejashwini says plus 5, 1 by x. I'm also observing everybody's. Sakshi and others, don't ask for attendance. It will be shared, that link. Don't worry, my dear friends. First, let's complete this particular question, my dear friends. 15 hours. Kshitij says 15 hours and all that. Okay. Yes, quickly, I want you to observe, my dear friends. Okay, this is a tough one. See, let's say, suppose first pipe alone takes X hours to fill the tank. Keep this in mind. Second and third pipes will take, let's say, second and third pipe, okay? X minus 5 and X minus 9. Let's keep it as second and the third pipe. Now let's substitute those values now. Okay, that is 1 by X plus, that is the first pipe. Second pipe 1 by X minus 5 equals 1 by X minus 9. Okay, we need to find out the last option. Okay, so when we substitute all of these, okay, we get X minus 5 plus X by X into X minus 5, which equals 1 by X minus 9. That's what you'll get it if when you substitute all these values. Okay, now keep this separately there. Now we bring down this as we have X is to X minus 5, and then we have X minus 9. Keep it as such, equals X. Now remove X, I mean, not just this, X, oh, and then X minus 5. So this is the next equation that what you get. Now we have to substitute X square now. I mean, we got X square. So bring it this side, left hand side. So bring all x to the left-hand side. That is x squared minus 18x when you substitute all the values, plus 45. Okay, that is 5 into 9, that is 45, equals 0. Now we got, now when we substitute this value again, x minus 15 into x minus 3, my dear friends, equals 0. Hence, if you look at it, my dear youngsters, we found out x as 15. So we can neglect x minus 3 there at this point of time, and we can get answer as 15. So the 12th answer is definitely 15 hours is the right answer. Hope you all got it. And since it's a tough one, I thought I'll take it up and I'll give it up to you guys. Okay, I'll move on to the next one. I really want you to pay attention. So the next one is all about time, speed, distance a little. So please have a look at it, youngsters. Just a moment. Let's take this question up. Work it out, my youngsters. A bit faster, guys. Come on. Yes, understand the total distance covered on that particular question, my youngsters. That becomes 800. And now when you bring in time, okay, so when you bring in time, you bring the distance covered by time. Okay, 70, that is 560 by 70 plus 240 by 120 equals 10. So average speed is equal to 800 divided by 10 equals 80. That's 80 kilometers per hour. So that's the answer. The option is, when you look into the question, the option is 2. Did you guys got that? Perfect. Perfect. 10 hours, 10 hours. Perfect, Pooja. Thank you so much. Thanks for your good adherence here. Beautiful. The answer is 10 hours for the previous question. Done. We'll move to the next one. Okay. 14th question. A father had 83,000. He divided the share among his 3 sons. That particular question is quite a mediocre question. Let's see how many of you got it right. This time you have an option called as can't be determined. Yes, Kirtana, that's 10 hours. Accepted. Accepted. Go on to the next question. 14th one, my dear youngsters. What's your answer for the 14th one, guys? Come on, I'm waiting for your answers. Please pick your answer for the 14th one, guys. $35,000 says Kirtana. Pooja also feels it's 35,000. Because also felt it's 35,000. So you guys settled down for 35,000 as an answer. Let me check a few more others. Total money is 83,000. First son's share equals 35,000. Okay. I think it's a very simple one. Most of you getting it as 35,000. Only 4 or 5 have responded. How about others, youngsters? This is such an easy question that I wish many people should have tried and got the answer up. Yeah. Okay. Whatever. Yes, you got the answer as 35,000. It's a pretty simple one. Since that we're running short of time, I'm not explaining this particular question because it's fine. You guys have got the right answer. guys, okay, I want you guys to pay attention. For the next questions, okay, what I'll do is I'll also share the solutions and the answer keys to Sushmita, okay, later on, because we all plan to give all the materials that I've taken to be shared with you guys, okay, at the earliest, so that you can always go refer it as well for your learning part. And let's do it that way. Yes, I have about 10 minutes time, okay? So rather than me again explaining all the answers and all that, okay? I thought I'll spend some time with you guys because by 10:50 I'll have to hand it over back to Sushmita. Okay. Um, okay, I just have this particular question. In reading comprehension part, there's one particular question which was an inferential one. I do not know how many of you got it right. I'll take that one question and just a moment, my dear friend. Just a moment. I'll try to get the particular question. Okay, there are only two questions given. Okay. I want you youngsters to remember in that particular passage, there are few individuals mentioned. Okay. Jane Rosenthal and Robert De Niro. I hope you guys could have read that through proper. Guys, I'll ask you an inferential question. The other day I taught you about there are two types of question asked. One is direct. For example, what is 9/11? It's nothing but September 11 attack and all that. Very simple. So that is even asked as a question. Okay, I'll ask you an inferential question now for you all to answer. What's the profession of Jane Rosenthal? Who can answer this? I asked you, what's the profession of Jane Rosenthal? Who can answer that? I want you to recollect what you have gone through when you read the passage. I repeat the question. What is the profession of Jane Rosenthal according to the passage given? I can tell you, my dear friends, when you read the whole passage, it would not have been clearly given. Okay, exactly. Hey, Jane Rosenthal is so and so person. But when you read through properly, my dear friends, okay, it will give you a good answer. For example, if you want, I'll give you options. Okay, was she an actor? Okay, I'll give you options. Okay, event planner. Okay. Mm, okay. Let me give you that. Okay, producer. Okay, or head of some society. Head of society. What is your Pooja, you guys have taken it already as a test earlier. Okay. Head of, let's say, a society. Choose the answer, my friends. Was she an actor? Remember, I did not say actress. I said actor. Guys, actor is a gender neutral term. Okay. Male or a female actor. Guys, if you guys could have observed Oscar award and all that, okay, nominations to winning and all that, they'll always say clearly best male actor, best female actor. Okay, Chetna says a film producer. I'm happy with your answers, my mighty guys. Okay. Remember Tribeca Film Production? She's a partner with Robert De Niro. That's what has been given in the question. So that means if she's a partner in a particular production firm, she is a producer. That's how you should deduct the answer. Okay. Perfect. So Prabhat also got the answer as producer, my dear friends. Okay. Good on you guys. Okay. So, anyways, don't worry, please. I have about 5 odd minutes to go right now. So I am now dedicate some time for you guys, okay, for your future at this point of time, my dear friends. Is if you're keen to really be successful in a career, okay, from now, I want you to look into certain facts that I'm going to bring it on, my dear friends. Everybody out there, okay. These key points I want you all to always keep in mind. People who say negatively about not getting a job, the job market is saturated and all that, okay, they don't have the right skill sets, my dear friends. That's all. Keep this in mind, okay? What are the skill sets that you have to work it out, my dear friends? Number one, my dear friends, aptitude skills. Don't forget to do that, okay? Aptitude skills. because literally everywhere, government or private firms, okay, the first round of interview will be aptitude skills. So we need to clear it. So simple, my friends, prepare for aptitude levels and all that. Okay, that's number one. Number two, my friends, okay, technical skills. No matter whatever the area that you're working, I mean that you're studying right now, there are some core areas. We call it as technical areas. So please be sound on your technical skills. Number two, be it commerce, be it BBA, what are your core subjects? Be strong in it. And any questions asked technically, one should answer in a good manner. Okay. So that's number two is technical skills. Number three, my friends, you guys would, I mean, I'm generally talking to you for your career, not just, not just, I'm talking about just for, let's say private sector jobs and all that. No, I'm still talking for both the sectors. Okay. Now, the, number three, my friends, I call out for interpersonal skills. I'm very, very clear about this. Interpersonal skills. Guys, why it becomes important for you to do a group discussion, for you all to do case study analysis, for you all to do well in interview, one-on-one, group interview, be it anything. If you're strong in interpersonal skills, you guys can rock like anything. Number four is something many will not pay much attention to, my friends. I call it as GK, that's general knowledge. Okay, GK and current affairs, my friends. Please have a look at it, my youngsters. Current affairs. Sindhja and others, don't bother about the attendance link. Last 10 minutes, I'll give it out to Sushmita. She'll take care of it, not to repeat again. Okay, this is something many people don't give a deep insight, my dear friends. Let's say if you want to crack some government examinations or banking-based examinations, your general knowledge can also be tested with the current affairs. Please upgrade yourselves. Let me ask you a question, guys. Who's the Vice President of India? Who can answer quick, immediately? Vice VP of India, Vice President? Quick answer. Ajay quickly says, it should have been, my dear, Mr. CP Radhakrishnan, Ajay. Thanks for your quick response. I appreciate that. Okay. So get to know about, okay, the current affairs, general knowledge, what's happening around, okay, what's been happening around the world in terms of local, national, international levels. Get to know it, my friends. And the last thing is the fifth one, my friends. Have a beautiful attitude, my friends. I call it as right attitude. Right attitude. Never show a superior attitude to anyone, even to your juniors and all that. Always, my friends, be that person who's always ethical. Listen to my word, ethical. I'm telling you, my friends, you be always truthful and ethical. I'm telling you, you can be always on the right side. Okay, keep this in mind. These 5 areas, I want you youngsters to be right on top, my friends, right on top. I guarantee you, my friends, if you're strong in those 5 areas, getting a career, not just a job, I'm saying, getting a career, getting a career ahead of you will be such a cakewalk, my friends. Okay. So build in these skills, have the beautiful attitude called as right attitude. When I say right attitude, my friends, okay, when to say no, you have to say no to people when you have to do it. For example, if you're forced to take up a drug, say no on their face, okay, clearly, my youngsters. Okay. You know what is right, what is wrong. That's why I call it as right attitude. Okay. You feel somebody suffering, okay, without doing any expectations, go ahead and help them up as much as possible, my youngsters. Okay. So these are the 5 areas, okay, that I can suggest you all to focus on. Because if you have any questions on your career aspects, now you can raise it up to me. Any question on career aspects? Okay, thanks for somebody's raised up a question. Okay. Is it Sandhya? I'm not getting able to see that. Just a moment. Attendance link send. Abhishek, that's just a while back I spoke about attitude. This is not the way you should ask. I've been telling you guys, don't bother about attendance and everything. Okay. Still, you guys don't listen to it. Yeah, don't worry, guys, it'll be sent. Don't worry. Yeah, listen to me, my youngsters. which course we have to take, okay, after second PU Commerce in this AI. Guys, um, BCom still good, my dear friends. Okay, BCom still good. There are so many new age. Okay, you get so new age specialties that you can choose from. Financial management, banking. You get it. BCom general, BCom BCom general is still good. And parallel to CA, I would say I would always recommend that. Okay, um, let's BCom IT enabled services. There are so many things that are coming up like that. Whatever is the strength, go along with it, my dear friends. Okay. And as you have mentioned already in your question, Ajay, AI based, please choose productivity tools in AI with respect to commerce. Remember this word, productivity tools with respect to AI in commerce that can have a great impact with you guys. Okay. That's my humble word. Um, any other questions that you guys have that that you want me to clear, my friends? BCA, I told you about last year's data. Okay, BCA graduate received the highest package of 54 LPA, my friends. Um, yes, so that's a good option. So you can go ahead with BCA as well. Nothing bad about it. BCA has a greater relevance these days. You can go ahead with BCA, my friends. Yes, Mr. K or Miss K, whatever. PSU jobs, public sector jobs and all that are better than private jobs in upcoming years, upcoming 5 years. I strongly feel, my friends, government jobs at this point of time, in public sector jobs and all that, have a great package waiting in line, my friends. Eighth pay commission is seriously considered to be implemented. So the packages will go high. And compared to private and the public sector, the job burden is lesser with public sector. Private sector, there are serious deadlines given and all that. Okay. No matter what, I want you guys to be so efficient. If you want to earn, my dear friends, so well and do some lease job and all that, government jobs, the private sector is fine. I'm being so honest with the approach and answer to you guys. Fine then. I think with this, we'll call today from my end. I really wish you all to have a great career ahead with wonderful skills acquired and keep acquiring skills as you move along in your life. And I wish you guys be so strong and IQ wise strong, EQ wise strong, and go ahead, approach your career. I'm so sure you'll all be so successful. And again, once again, my friends, thank you so much for patience listening, making me to feel comfortable with you all and all that. All the best. Bless you all. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much for this informative 15 days of session.
You're
I
most welcome,
hope
sir.
this has been, yeah, I hope this has been helpful for our students. Thank you so much, sir.
You're most welcome again. Thank you all. See you later. Bye bye. Sometime. You're most
Yeah,
welcome,
we'll
guys. Thanks for
definitely
all
meet
the.
you
Yeah.
in next.
Bye.
Yeah,
Take care.
sure. So yeah, we'll definitely SDP or FTP, sir. Will be in touch with you. Thank you so much, sir. Thank
You're
you.
most welcome. Shall I exit?
Yeah, yes, sir. You can.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, so dear students, I know you all legally waiting for the attendance. As today is the last date, I request please be waited. I'll be sharing the attendance link. No need to worry about the attendance. So, which I wanted to give a important updates that as today is the last day for this particular program. So, from today we are starting one more session that is on digital marketing. It is also the same as the program. It is same timing 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. and yeah, which it is starting from Monday. Okay, so I'll be if you are interested, if you are willing to join our upcoming SDP session, yes, definitely you can join. So I'll be sharing a registration link on chat. You all can click on the registration link and can register for the particular program, the student development program on digital marketing. Okay, I'll be sharing disconnecting. I'll interested to join the same program as the same, but and with the okay. So yeah, about the certificate we are going to issue in days. I request please be waited. So those who are eligible. Is my voice audible now? I'm getting a message that just give me a moment. I'm so sorry, guys, because of some network issue, I have dropped the session. Yeah. So I'm so sorry. Yeah, I was telling about the certificate. Certificate will be issued within 10 to 15 days if you are eligible. So as we have told the criteria, 60% of attendance is mandatory. If you have secured 60% or above 60% of attendance, you will all receive the certificate. Okay. For your register mail ID. Okay. Okay. Right now, I'm just sharing the attendance link. I know you all are waiting for the attendance. Fine, I'll be sharing the attendance link. And as I told, if you guys are interested to join our upcoming programs, kindly register by clicking on registration link. Or if you're not able to find the registration link, you can go to our website. It is www.xlr.com. You can view the registration link there. You can register there. Okay. And if you have any query related to certificate or if you have any issues, you can drop a mail to edial@xlr.com. We have a mail ID that is edial@xlr.com. Okay. If any issues, you can just drop a mail. And about the test, you don't need to worry. So the test marks we will be not capturing for your certificate. Only we are considering the attendance criteria, which is you have to secure 60% of attendance. Then only you will get the certificate. Okay. And the scores, definitely it will be resolved and I will be taking your scores. Okay. And where will I get a certificate? To your registered mail ID. We will share to your registered mail ID if you are eligible. And about the recordings and materials, the recordings and materials, we are going to upload it in LMS. All 15 days of recordings and the materials will be visible on your LMS portal. Okay, you can go through that. You will be having access for 1 year. So all complete 1 year, you can view the recordings. You can watch the, you can um, use the materials. Any other concern, any other questions? If any other questions, you can just drop me a message directly. I'll answer it. The attendance link is on a chat. I request please mark your attendance, or you can just keep the attendance link somewhere. So however, the attendance link will be active till 9:30. You can mark later. So I will be wait for 5 more minutes. If any other questions, any other concern, you can just ask me out. As I told, there is one particular mail ID for the queries, that is edl@xlr.com. I'm just pinging the mail ID on chat. Okay, I have some questions. I will answer it 2 minutes. Okay, thank you. Thank you. How many days we have to wait for the certificate? Yeah, you have to wait at least 10 to 15 days, 15 working days, then you will receive the certificate. Yeah, please share the mail ID. Yes, I have just shared it. That is edl@xlr.com. Any other questions? Okay. Thank you, guys. If you're if you don't have any questions, you can drop. If somebody has a question, you can stay back. Any course for finance? So yeah, this you can drop a mail. We will check and let you know. When I submitted my assessment, it is not accepted and rejected because the time was up. Please kindly reopen and please kindly accept my assessment. All the answers are correct. No, actually, the assessment link will be activated only till 7:45. So no need to worry. The assessment will be not considered for any this thing. For your attendance purpose, sorry, for your certificate. And whatever the questions, assessment, the questions and answer, I'll be going to upload in LMS. You can just refer there for your practice purpose. Chat was disabled. The chat I have disabled only for everyone. You can just chat me directly. If you have any question, you can ping me directly. Any other questions, guys? Okay. I think I have answered all the question. Which course we want to enroll? Digital marketing, FDP, SDP on digital marketing. It is a student development program from Monday. I think the date is mentioned there. So you have to select digital marketing. Yeah, thank you, Sandhya. How to download the certificate? As I told you, are not able to download any certificates. We will be sharing you the certificate for your mail ID, for your register mail ID within 10 to 15 days if you are eligible. Okay, any other questions? Okay, I think the people are leaving. I guess there are no questions. Fine, I think we can wind up for the day. So I request, please be waited for the certificate, at least for 10 to 15 working days. Then we will issue the certificate. Okay. Yeah, I'm just sharing the attendance link once again on chat. If you have not marked your attendance, kindly mark your attendance. Thank you so much for the work these days. We are grateful. Thank you. Yeah, thank you so much. Okay. Okay, then. Thank you all. Thank you for joining all this 15 days of session. I hope this has been helpful for you all. I request, please study well and uh, get a better opportunities. Thank you all. Thank you for joining. We'll definitely meet again on next SDP, which upcoming SDP on Monday. Thank you, everyone. Have a great day. Good night.